Hi guys, I'm Gray. We are here at Shenzhen Bao'an International Exhibition and Convention Center for the ATA's CMEF. As you can see, I'm standing outside here in the EMS stand. At this moment, I think many of you may be thinking, why here? Why here in EMS? And today I'm going to give you a quick live walkthrough to our stand. And to answer your question and for your curiosity, I'm going to tell you the story about the two companies. So first of all, let me take you to the back to our stand. As many of you may be already familiar for EMS, I'd like to start with the story of Haier. Haier Medical was established in 1883. And after its establishment, it was renowned for the dedication of inhalation therapy and related products. And in 1963, a new product line, which is anesthesia system, was introduced to the portfolio of Haier Medical. And after the years, in the following years of development, modernized anesthesia machines, including ventilator systems and other type of life supporting equipment, was introduced. 2019, we witnessed the marriage of Haier Medical and EMS. The two companies had then decided to put resources and skills together to form this new group, which will bring the new excitement to the industry and our clients. And earlier this year, in 2023, we have decided to establish a new facility in the city called Schwerin in Germany as a hub of R&D and manufacturing and quality management and logistics. Okay, so much for the history. And now let me show you what's new. I'm afraid we have to take a little bit detour before we enter our booth. So please follow me this way. Just a quick peek into the stand. And let me take you to the other entrance of this stand. Okay, so here we are at the other side of our stand where I'd like to show you something fancy and innovative. As you can see from here, I think it's better that we bring the camera over here. Yes, as you can see here, we have two glass-free, three-dimension screens. I don't know if you can feel the effect here, but from a distance, it is really eye-catching. And if you come here and have a close-up look, it gives you this kind of immersive feeling. Yes, now, yeah. I don't know if you can feel it, but if I stand here and look at the screen here, it makes me want to step into another false reality or something like that. Okay, so so much for the screen, and I think we can take you into our stand from here, where we have this interesting art wall. The wall is actually covered by disassembled products from us. As you can see here, we have tubings, we have turbines, special design turbines being used in our ventilators. We have sieves of our oxygen concentrator. And then we have anatomy of the internal structure of our oxygen concentrator. Actually, I didn't find a way to appreciate this rule before I ask a question to my colleagues who are behind this remarkable piece of artwork. And they told me the reason why they put it here is to make it serve as a illustration of the dedication we have to innovation and details. Okay, so much for the wall here, and let me take you to the stand and see what products we have here. I think I would like to start from here, where we have some CPAP and bypass. I think many of you have known that we have been having this product for years. And actually this time in CMEF, we are here to launch the second generation of the CPAP and BiPAP. Please take the camera this side so that I can show everybody the second generation of our products. It adopts a brand new design language. As you can see, the big knob here enables a very easy navigation in menus and input instructions. And yes, and of course, there are other features. I was told that this one is actually, first of all, it is super quiet. The noise level is only about 28 dB. And the other feature is like, it is very smart. Okay, so it adjusts the temperature and the humidity according to the change of ambient characters. And plus, it powers and it works with heated tubes, which greatly enhance the comfort of patients. Okay, so much for the CPAP and BiPAP. Oh yes, sorry, I forgot this. I almost forgot it. We've got some mesh nebulizer here. And as you can see, it is super small and it is actually a wearable device. What the user has to do is to wear this piece of small power bank around the neck with the laces, then connect this power bank to the nebulizer itself like this. Yeah, and here's the chamber for the medicine, and this is a port to connect to a face mask or nasal mask. Okay, so let me put it back. Yes, and follow me to this side. Let me show you something new. The consumables for our CPAP and BiPAP, which are masks. We are now we have now developed our own face masks, and now you can see what's on the table is the facial mask. And please come here where we have the nasal mask here. Okay, and after the nasal mask, later when we go to the other side, we're going to see nasal pillows as well. And in each line, we have actually 3 different kind of configurations. As you can see, we have the, can you bring the camera over here? Yeah, we have the O1. O1 is the one that has a hard support between the forehead and the tip of nose. And we have the O2, which has no support at all. So this kind of mask is super friendly for patients who like to wear glasses while they're using the mask at the same time. So yeah, and we have the O3. This one adopts a soft connection between the forehead and the tip of the nose. Okay, yeah. Okay, so after the masks, we have oxygen concentrators, as I just mentioned. We have this little one, which is 1 liter. And above this one, we have 3 liter and 5 liters. Yeah, so this is the new products from the new blooming product cluster, which is home care. So after this part, let me take you deeper into our booth. Okay, so here, something new from our IVD line. What I'm going to show you today is just the tip of the iceberg. So they are quick test stripes and cassettes. As you can see, we have the quick test product for fertility and for STD, and we have it for preventive cancer screening, and we have it for nutrition and health monitoring. Okay, and for more information, please stay tuned for this part. Okay, and so much for the IVD part, and let's go to see the part which has been here for many years, which is ventilators. We're going to start with some friendly faces, some old members from this line. Here we have this VG55 non-invasive ventilator, and besides it, we have the VG70, which was a star during the pandemic. Of this one, we supplied tens of thousands to the world before the global pandemic ends. And besides the VG70, we have the high flow units with humidifier. Okay, yeah, those are our old friends. And actually today I'd like to show you two new members from this ventilator family. And luckily today we have Ivy, our product manager, who is going to compensate my ignorance of the knowledge of those two new ventilators. So I'm going to give the time to Ivy. Ivy, you're going to take this?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Hi, hello everyone. I just introduced myself first. So this is Ivy, product manager in charge of the ventilator. So I'm going to introduce the two new products for today. So it's my honor to have you introduce the product. So please see this one. So this is our new product, VS500S. It's a non-invasive ventilator. It's especially designed for the neonates. It has a 10.4 inch of the highly sensitive of the massive touch screen, so provide the clear vision and the comprehensive monitoring data. And there is no hidden menu to make it easier to operate. So this is the ventilation mode. I have the 4 types: NCPAP, NIPPV, NIPPV, and HFNP. So in the NCPAP, right, we have it was adopted abdominal respiratory sensor to monitor the baby's breath to prevent the apnea and start the apnea ventilation, backup ventilation on time. And under the as an IPPV, we have the trigger is 10 levels. So this to assure the patient and machine of the single need. So otherwise, we also have the SPO2 options. So the VS500S has real-time monitoring, which including the 3 waveforms. At here have 2, we have at one more. And otherwise, we also have monitoring the parameters. We have monitoring the parameters. It's the SPO2, DR, DI, and SPO2, divide the FF2 and the OR type, which provide more reference to facilitate to early diagnosis of the acute lung injury and acute respiratory distress syndrome. This one, which effectively to protect the baby's life. So this is our VH500I. Carry your future, carry your hope. Okay. So
Thank
next
you,
one.
So this is the guard for the units, right?
Yeah, for the units.
So I believe you have something more advanced than this.
Yeah,
one.
sure.
Right.
So please move that together with me.
Right.
Okay. So this is the one the Greg has mentioned just now. This one is the ICU ventilator. We call it is the VT6000 respiratory work. VT6000 respiratory workstation. Okay, which is For the domestic market, but for the international market, we have like the VT8000. It's the same series. So you can see this machine. They have the very big screen. It's a 50.6 inches. It has the highly sensitive of the touch screen. Okay. So uh, so you see this, the screen have the very clear of the distribution. Otherwise, you also have can customize of your what the doctor wants. So nose and lip together. So one important one I want to mention is it has on the dynamic lung function. So this function, right, can can directly reflect the patient's breathing state and the ventilation state, and accompany with this graphic to show the lung status of the real time of the lung status to prevent for the further appropriate of the treatment option. So otherwise, right? So I forgot to tell you all. So our ventilator is can use for IDOS to the neonate and invasive and provide invasive and non-invasive also. So otherwise, for the ventilation mode, we have on some more like the CPRV and the HFNC. HFNC is all there. So HFNC means like the high flow oxygen therapy. So now the high flow oxygen therapy has become like the one of the important of the means for the clinical treatment of the respiratory failure. So it improves the improves the oxygen exchange and reduce of the work of breathing. This can reduce the re-intubation in the hospital and reduce the mortality also. So we talk next one, we talk about the CPRV. So this CPRV is specially development is combined with the CPR procedure and is the fastest suitable for the resetting a patient. So you can access with the one click only. Is very fast to save the time to ensuring the patient safety. So every second is dedicated to the patient safety. Otherwise, we also add on some like we also focus on the lung protective ventilation strategy like the PV manual, lung recruitment, and ISI in the parameter monitoring side. And this one, we also have add on some like the winning tools like the P01, NIF, and WOB, and RSBI. What else is the SBT? SBT is quite important. So when the doctor want to off this machine, so they will come to the SBT, then do the setting, alarm limit setting. After that, monitor the patient after 30 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours. If patient pass the test, means the patient can off this one. So of course, we will see the patient's blood test like the ABG, oxygenation also. So otherwise, what else we have add on? This one, the cuff pressure, we also have found. Don't know anyone have know the cuff pressure means that the ICU is very quite common for intubation patient. For the ETT, the tube right, the bottom here got a balloon. So usually we use a syringe to inflate it. But now we have this machine. You'll go to this one to connect to this part, connect to this part. After that, you go to this setting, you pick the one that after that to start this one. This one can real time to monitoring this pressure. So means like every shift they need to check this one. So it's a free form of the pressure gauge. So you only need to check this one, then you will know the pressure. So it's very important of this one because the pressure if too low, it's very easy to dislodge the ETT. It's quite dangerous for the ventilation patient, but it cannot be too high also. If too high, so it's very easy to cause of the pressure also. So what else? Blood pressure. We also have the blood pressure options. Usually, like the blood pressure always do the together with monitoring. Why we do here? Because just in case we don't have the monitor here, we don't have the parameter machine. Okay, so we have the blood pressure here, so you can directly check it and get a real time of this one. So otherwise, what other pressures is all there? It's a transpulmonary blood pressure monitor. Sorry, it's a transpulmonary pressure monitoring. So this one can be a real time, can be reflect a real time of the alveoli pressure. Otherwise, we also have some other options like the electronic options. We have two types. One is a normally one, is over the jet one. Another one is over this one mechanic one is over there. So this one is the electronic one. What else? What others options? SQ2, CO2, of course we have it. So this is our VT6000 respiratory workstation. So all for the clinical, all for the patient. So this ventilator will help you create a stronger ICU. Okay. Thanks for your listening. So next time I will pass to Brief.
Okay. Thank you, Ivy, for the excellent introduction on these products. And I'm sure the audience in front of the screen may raise some questions about the products which was just introduced to you. So if you do have any questions, please feel free to leave the questions in the comment area. And once we've seen it, we're going to answer it. Okay. So next, after the family of ventilator, let me take you to this interesting simulation of a operating room. And I see that we have our product manager, Melody. Melody, how are you?
It's a little bit busy and tired because a lot of people.
We are not going to take much time of yours. So here we are doing a live broadcast. And I just see that we have an interesting simulation of operating room here. So can I ask you to spend a little bit time to tell us what's new here?
The newest product is our OP350. It's it's our newest operating table. And it has a low tabletop position of 495 millimeters. So it can be used to do the neurosurgery, the ophthalmic surgery, and minimally invasive surgery. And at the same time, it has a lifting distance of 505 millimeters. So it can also be used to do the general surgery and orthopedic surgery. All in all, the operating table can be used in multiple surgical procedures. So I know a lot of customers care about if our operating table can compatible with the C-arm. Yes, it is. OP350 can form imaging distance of more than 1,400 millimeters. So when we can do the C-arm machine, so we can do the C-arm machine without moving the patient. Okay, let's look at here. This design is different from the previous operating table. OP350 has 4 silent wave casters, and each caster is equipped with a brake to make the braking system more stable. Okay, OP350 also guarantees maximum safety. The whole stable have a stable loading capacity of 360 kilograms, and it can smoothly adjust the speed when the body position changes. Okay, a special 3D algorithm is used to detect the angle data in real time, even to avoid the collision during the mechanical movement. Yes, we can see here. They can provide you multiple control systems the wired the wired remote controller with LED screen, the column control panel is here, and they also provide you upgrade flexible control system. Yes, we can mount this touch screen in the wall or in the medical pendant. And this three control system is independent from each other, and when one fails, and another can still be used. Okay, except for the functions, the materials of OP350 is also very good. The matrix is made of multi-layer foam memory foam, and it can effectively reduce the formation of bed sores and can improve the overall quality of care. Okay, the table is made of stainless steel, and it is very easy to clean and disinfect. In the hospital environment, gathers is very easy to germs is very easy to gather together. Yes, so we provide you the update silver antibacterial coating to achieve sterilization rate of 99.99% to meet the needs of linear flow purification requirements of operating table. Okay, that's all about our new launch operating table.
Okay. What about the?
Yes,
Can you tell us something about the lights? Yes.
yes.
I see there are many arms here and two domes. I have no knowledge what it is about.
It is the OL9600 surgical lens. It is a centralized light. It is our high-end module. And the functions and the parameters can meet all the needs of surgical procedures. It's the light height. The light height adopts the streamlined design, which can meet the linear flow purification requirements of operating room, and it also adapts the modular design. Yes, we can see here it is divided into 7 parts, and each part is independent from each other. The when one is broken and the others can also be used normally. Okay, the light spot thermometer can reach up to 500 millimeters, which is very suitable for the large area debridement surgery. Well, we can see here, they use, sorry, it needs to be, needs to be opened in the panel. Yes, we can see here we use intelligent lighting composition. That is when the surgeon's head block this area, the corresponding light of this area will be turned off, and the illumination of the other modules enhanced to ensure the total illumination and change. Here it provides you a touch screen to operate some functions like the illumination adjustment, the color temperature adjustment, the 1K intelligent composition, and the 1K endoscopy mode. Yes, we can see here. We use 4 green ambient light to realize this function. Compared with the traditional white light, the green light can prevent the dizziness and the eye illusions to provide the light height. We also provide you a flexible control system. Yes. this equipment we mentioned before in the operating table. It can also be used with our surgical light. It can be mounted in the wall and in the medical pendant. Yes, for the camera system, we can provide you two types of camera system. One is the built-in central camera system, and the other is the 4K external camera system. And this structure shows, and the 4K external camera system is has a higher resolution. Yes, and it can also be equipped with a medical grade monitor to form a more clear imaging of the surgical field. Yes, that's all about our surgical lines.
Okay, thank you very much, Melody. I'm sorry that we have taken much of your time. Slides, let me take the line and see what's new. Okay, thank you, Melody. Bye. All right. Okay, guys, now let's see what's new in the cornerstone product line of our group, which is anesthesia. And voila, the flagship in our brand new AG and AG series of anesthesia workstation, AG70. And actually, there are a few keywords that I'd like to use to highlight what I like about this machine. First of all, large. As you can see, large screen here. Screen size is 18.5 inch. And underneath it, we have this large space of work table, benefited from the bellow-free design. As you can see, there is no bellow. Okay. And secondly, easy to use. If you have a look at the bottom, yeah, let's start from the bottom. We have this central lock, central brake. Then we have this push to open drawer. Oops, sorry. And then we have this lift to activate ACGO. As you can see, the moment when I lift this one on the screen, it's going to display ACGO enabled. And if I leave my fingers, if I remove my fingers, it's closed. Okay, then here on the breathing circuits, we have this fast release function APL valve. Whenever the anesthetist discover a abnormal high pressure in the breathing system, in the airway, what he has to do is just to lift up this APL valve to do a quick release of airway pressure. Okay, and moving to the screen, what I like most about this part is a customizable user interface. As you can see here, the monitor parameters are being displayed in several different blocks. Okay, so there are actually in total 8 big blocks here, and each one of them can be divided into 2 smaller segments by swiping from the left to the right. Okay, so now I have done this, swiping from the left to the right, and you see it's been divided into 2 different segments. And for each segment, you can choose the parameters that you would like to be displayed here. What you have to do is just to simply press on the parameter here, and you call out the menu of different options. For example, if I want to change this one from VTI to minute ventilation, inspirative minute ventilation, just select, then I confirm, then it's been changed. And after that, if you want to replace, if you want to fill the whole block with one of the parameters here, what you have to do is simply swipe from the top to the bottom or vice versa. Like that. See, now it's being filled by minute ventilation. And if I do this again, by swiping from the bottom to the top, I fill the whole block by by IVW and tidal volume. Okay, and you can actually do the same for all the 8 blocks here. Okay, and the third one would be accuracy and safety. Please come here. By adopting a aluminum magnesium alloy and a built-in volume reflector, we greatly enhanced the responsive time and the accuracy of when we deliver small tidal volume. This kind of improvement greatly enhanced the patient safety during anesthesia. Okay. Okay, then the final keywords I'd like to use is smart. I'd like to show you something. Yes, in the user interface. If I go to tools, yes, as you can see here, we have induction tools and resuscitation tools. And besides those two, we have incorporated a anesthesia depth in monitoring, which will guide the anesthetist throughout the perioperative period. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. It's on the safety part. As you can see here, in terms of ventilation modes, AG70 has introduced 11 ICU grade ventilation modes, as well as some clinical tools such as recruitment maneuver and PV2s and deep titration, which address lung protective ventilation. Okay, so much for the AG70, and let's move to this unit behind it, which is another model in the AG family, which is AG55. As you can see, AG55 features a slim and neat designs, slim and neat main body here, but at the same time maintains a large space of work table. And price-wisely, this one is much more friendly, but at the same time, it's inherited a lot of features from the flagship AG70. Okay, so so much for the anesthesia machines, and finally, let me take you to this room where we can have a quick glance of what's in the future. What you are looking right now is 2 pieces of oxygen plants for hospitals. The 2 oxygen plants, or we can call it oxygen generator here, features modular design. And what we use inside in the sieves are the material, which we call it inorganic membranes. Comparing to the conventional lithium-based sieves, this one has a longer lifetime, as well as enhanced concentration while producing oxygen. The oxygen concentration can go as high as 99.5% while maintaining a very low power consumption. The power consumption of this unit, I was told, can be as low as 1 kilowatts per hour, which is great, I believe. So yeah, so much for the oxygen pumps, and I believe this is all I have to show you in our stand today. Let's see the questions. Let me see if we have any questions raised. Guys, if you have questions, please leave it in the comment area, and I'm going to get some experts to answer them one by one. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, let's give the camera to another round in our stand to see what I have missed. So as I see no questions in the comment area, I'm afraid we are approaching the end of today's live broadcast. So for more exciting content brought to you by Eamon and Hayer, please follow us on YouTube and stay tuned. Thank you.